welcome all to the 3rd annual Storyteller Cafeneaua race. Oh, today, last year's champions, Pete, and his accelerating airplane, Gus, take on the former championship and his lightning fast flying saucer. It's gonna be a great time, folks. The race begins in just a few minutes.
Good luck today, Chip.
Yeah. Respawn later. Let's get this engine checked. Be quick. Check.
Balapoon!
Balapoon. Yeah, check.
Dynamotrogy!
Dynamotro. Oh, you mean this thing?
Oh! Yes! Wow!
Hey, what's that? Is that noise coming from you? Beans? Is that you?
No, it's my stomach. It thinks it's hungry.
Well, what do you think?
It doesn't matter what I think. He's the boss.
Guys, stop it. Are you ready, Pete? Chip? Pilots, start your engines!
Okay, Gus, start her up!
Good. Now remember, whoever completes 2 whole...
Hey! Whoa! Oh, Hi.
On your mark, get set, fly already!
Come on, Gus!
Huh? Why? Oh! Oh! Oh!
That's pretty cool.
Way to go!
Bean! Go, Bean! Go, Bean! Look out! Barrel in the air! Look out!
Gotcha.
Beans?
Huh? You want some?
No.
I don't like the basement. Why are we down here? What's that for?
It's for you.
You're dripping here! Somebody bring me a bucket!
Well, not that sticky.
Here you are, too.
Oh, why do I have to take a bath?
Why? 'Cause you're stickier than a cow pie on a boot spur.
Yum, that sounds good.
Ew! Stop before you make him hungry again.
Yuck.
Too late.
Okay, Gummy Bear, in you go.
Oh, but I just had a bath a few months ago. That'll make 2 baths for the whole year.
Ah, that's not so bad, Beans. I know a man who had to take 7 baths in a row on the same day.
What?
What? That's a lot of
7 baths?
baths.
No way.
Wow.
7 baths? Wow.
Oh, what'd he do? Run into a skunk?
No, he ran into a man of God. But he didn't want to take a bath either.
Huh? Oh, come on, Pete. All right, tell us more.
Tell you what, Beans, you hop in there and get all cleaned up, and we'll tell you the whole story straight from the book. Right, gang?
A story from the book? All right.
Oh,
Let's live this a team this time, okay? All right. Here we go. All right, there you go. The book. That's the right one. All right, we're ready. Here we go. Okay. Good job. All right, ready? With your legs.
Thanks.
He slimed me.
Soap in the hole! Oh, this is heavy. Here it comes. That'll make you clean. Oh, goodness. Go!
We're all set. Are you ready, Beans?
Ready?
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Okay, then. Chip, let's fly back in time.
Back in time.
Looky there.
Our story begins thousands of years ago. Not with God's people, but with one of their enemies.
Ooh, who's that?
Howdy, y'all. What? Oh, it's just Tanks. No, you're wrong. I'm the star. You want to know my name? Tell 'em, boys.
His name and as a soldier is really smart. He leads us into battle, he's fierce and full of heart. His name and not Fred, Lucilla, Joe. It's a name from the book that you should really know. It's not Rupert or Cletus,
Pedro.
or Ralph. When his mommy named him, she said name him, there's no doubt. His name and he's a pretty powerful guy. But if he doesn't get some help, soon he's gonna die.
You put. That's right. Say what? Marcy.
That's right. For all his power, Naaman was slowly dying. Naaman was a leper.
He was a jungle cat?
Not a leopard, Gallop. Naaman was a leper. He was really sick. he had a fatal disease called leprosy. It's a terrible sickness that slowly destroys a person's body.
Oh, that's awful.
You're right, Beans. Today, leprosy is curable, but in Naaman's time, it meant certain death. But that's not the worst of it.
There's something worse? Oh, great.
During that time, people were so afraid of catching leprosy that they usually avoided anyone with the disease. They even forced them to leave their homes and towns.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Oh, but what about Naaman? He doesn't look so bad off.
Hey, hush up. Maybe nobody knows yet.
There we go.
Hey, knock it off. What are you doing? Hey, stop it. Oh, your hands are cold. Hey, what's that? What are you doing back there? Hey, now. I'm guessing it's not a secret now, is it?
Oh, no, Tex. It was well known that Naaman had the disease. His skin had become scarred and damaged, and he no doubt hid his sickness under robes and bandages. But Naaman's skills as an army commander were so great, the king of Syria had made special allowances for Naaman, so he could lead his warriors from afar. However, Naaman was still a doomed man. He suffered greatly and had lost all hope. Until one day, a young slave girl who'd been captured by the Syrian army came forward to help.
Well, now, why would she want to help him?
Yeah, wasn't Naaman an enemy?
He sure was. But even though this young woman had been stolen away from her home and family, she knew and loved God and understood that God wants us to love everyone, even our enemies.
Man, that's hard.
I know who can cure your leprosy, sir. You should really go see the prophet Elisha. He could tell you all about him.
Elisha, huh?
Elisha was a prophet who lived in northern Israel.
A prophet?
A prophet is a person that God has blessed with special gifts to do his work. For years, Elisha had performed many miracles with God's power. He raised the dead, healed the sick, and provided food and water where there was none. In some cases, he listened to God so closely that he knew what was going to happen before it ever happened. It wasn't long before the amazing stories of Elisha and the power of God had spread, even into Syria.
Well, I guess it's worth a shot. Come on, y'all!
Hey, here we go again.
Moved by this slave girl's simple act of kindness, Naaman asked for permission to leave from the Syrian king.
Oh, hey! I think that's a swell idea, son. I'll send the Israeli king a letter, and he better not return the sender. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Tell you what, Naaman, to persuade that prophet to get with the program, why don't you take along some gifts from the king?
Oh, thank you, sir.
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
The Syrian king gave his favorite general almost a ton of gold, silver, and other treasures to pay for Elisha's services. But when the king of Israel received the Syrian king's letter, he suspected the worst.
Cure leprosy? I can't cure leprosy. I can't even put a Band-Aid on a boo-boo. Oh, that king of Syria. He's just trying to pick a fight.
Yo! Greetings, king. It is I, Gehazi, the loyal servant to Elijah the prophet. He told me to tell you to send this Naaman guy to him, and he'll take care of it for you. Then he'll know for sure who God really is.
Oh, that's great news. I'll send him right over.
Hey, yo, thank you.
A short while later, Naaman and his men arrived with their treasures at the house of Elisha.
Hey, do I look okay? Yeah. Well, forget it. How you doing?
Howdy. I'm here to see the prophet Elijah.
Yeah. He knew you coming. He says just go bathe in the Jordan River 7 times and you'll be healed. See ya.
Now, hang on. Isn't Elijah even coming out?
Don't need to. See ya.
Well, maybe he doesn't know who I am. Tell him, boys. He's not Elma, or Charlie, or Pedro, or Clyde. His name and so Elisha, come outside. He's got silver and treasure and lots of bling-bling stuff. You might want to hurry, because he's looking kind of rough.
River Jordan 7 times. See ya.
That's it? We hauled all that stuff all the way through the desert, and Mr. High and Mighty Prophet won't even give us a look-see? Oh, I am a general, a mean one, too. If I wanted, I could invade his living room. Oh, come on, boys, we're out of here.
Yeah, but sir, what about Elisha's instructions?
Yeah. What? They're silly. I thought Elijah'd come out and wave his arms around. There'd be thunder and lightning and explosions. At least some fancy computer-generated special effects or something. But this? Go bathe in the River Jordan? Have you ever seen the Jordan? Newsflash, it's muddy. Our rivers back home are way better than any waters of Israel. Why can't I just take a bubble bath there?
Or you could just crawl in the washer if you want. Wow! Oh, I'm on my way to the dryer now.
Yeah! Why can't I just take a spin in there?
I don't know, sir, but think. If Elijah had asked you to do some great and mighty deed, you'd have done it, right?
Well, sure. That'd be more fitting for someone as important as me. I'd leap a mighty jumbo jet, I'd swim across the sea, tow in the Titanic from a lasso round my knee. I'd eat 100 hot dogs in a minute 32. Then name it, why won't you do what God wants you to do? I'd flip a mighty pyramid and spin it like a top. Then face stampeding elephants, yell mouse to make them stop. I'd fight a huge gorilla armed with nothing but a shoe. I just think taking a bath is a silly thing to do. Name it, just do this thing that God wants you to do. It'll only take a second, okay, a minute 32. All you have to do is try it before your fate is sealed. If you obey God, you can be completely healed. Just try it, push your pride aside. We think that you should try it, God's direction is your guide. You've tried it your way and you're looking like a mess. Oh, so please won't you try to pass this simple test? Oh, all right then. I'll try it. I still think this Jordan's muddy and this bath thing ridiculous. All right already. I just said I'd try it. Doubt it'll work. Oh, boy, it sure is cold. Come on, try it. Come on. Okay, I'm a-going. Well, here goes nothing. Whoa! Huh? Y'all aren't gonna count every bath, are you? 3! I guess you are. 4! I don't think this is working. 5! 6! Oh, I'm starting to get pruny. Now, let's find out how powerful Elisha's God really is. Man, I look good. Yee-haw!
Naaman put his pride aside and obeyed God's will, and in return, God healed him. When Naaman returned to say thank you to Elisha, this time the prophet greeted him in person.
Oh, thank you. Elisha, your God is God. For the rest of my days, I'll worship, love, and obey him.
Naaman, that's wonderful.
And of course, all these riches are yours.
No, I couldn't accept them.
Well, just a little something.
No.
A trinket?
No.
A glass doorknob?
No, Naaman. As surely as the Lord lives, I will not accept a thing. For God's love is not for sale. It's free for all of us. Now, go in peace.
Naaman returned to his homeland, truly a changed man.
His name is not Ringo, Nude, or Rod. He found healing and salvation through the grace of God.
Hey, you guys sing real good. You should be on Arabian Idol.
You should take a turn pulling his cart.
And as they say at the movies, the end. Hey, Beans, you're all done. What did you think about Naaman?
I guess Naaman had it tough with his disease and his 7 baths and all. But there was one thing he didn't have to deal with.
What's that?
Static electricity. Hey guys, I'm hungry.